Here we have the current stock market update for Intel Corporation, stock ticker INTC. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, we did close really close to the highs for the week during the Friday trading session. What we're looking at here is the hourly time frame. So each candle on this price chart represents a 1 hour trading period. And as we can see here, we really didn't close very far away from the price highs, which came in at 24.66. We did see declines a bit into roughly the 23.90 area. But we have not yet seen share prices break through near-term support levels, which currently come in at $22.80. So in this video, we're going to take a little bit of a longer-term view here, try to make an assessment of where share prices are actually likely to travel here going forward, as well as some alternate viewpoints that could be seen in the event that the bullish side of the argument is incorrect and maybe we are likely to start seeing share prices head lower. So currently, what I would expect to see here, now that this bull pennant pattern has really resolved itself, and we really did see, a fair projection here of share prices into this roughly 24.60 area. It wouldn't be totally surprising to see share prices start to give some of that back and see a bit of a downside pullback here going forward. So if we look at the indicator reading here, we can see that there are some sort of dueling signals here, which suggest that share prices, could possibly travel in either direction at the moment. The signals here would develop if we were to see a break above this near-term downtrend, which has started to occur. This is the shorter-term momentum trend indicator and the relative strength index. So it's a little bit less important than this longer term uptrend that we have seen developing for this stock. This area has been tested on 3 separate occasions, and it has been in place for a longer period of time. So, we are starting to see some downtrend momentum as well, but the overall pressure that's being placed on the top side here has been more significant. As things currently stand, we are seeing a bit of a failure here. So, if the relative strength index does continue to move lower, that would suggest that this short-term negative trend momentum is a bit stronger than it might seem. But if we continue to see share prices kind of hold in these elevated levels, we could start to see this downtrend break relatively soon. So if that were to occur, we were to see share prices continue to move higher in this direction, that would then invalidate this near-term bearish trend momentum indication or condition, and then it would suggest that share prices would have a much easier time retesting that $25 mark. Overall, the worst case scenario that we could see here, if we're bullish on the stock or if we have long positions in the stock, would be for share prices to start to decline lower, possibly break through that 2280 support zone near term. I mean, if we did that before this downtrend breaks, that would be a negative signal because the relative strength index is trading below its exponential moving average. And if share prices do continue to move lower, we will need to see how the relative strength index behaves once it's tested again for a 4th time. As I said, we have already tested this area on 3 separate occasions, and this has managed to hold up fairly well. So if we do see share prices move to the downside and the relative strength index also move downward, what we really need to see here is a bounce off of this area. Might look something like this. And then share prices would be able to continue with that bullish trend momentum and then hopefully retest that $25 mark. So if we sort of move out to the longer term timeframes here, just to close out this video, I do want to sort of make some sort of assessment about whether or not share prices can continue moving higher. As we can see here, the overall structure here is positive. I mean, we're posting higher highs and higher lows, and the major support zone here at the moment comes in at 1850. Ultimately, we would really need to see a break below there in order to believe that, we're going to see much deeper declines, possibly into the lower teens, or, some people have even talked about the single digit area, which seems a bit ridiculous, but it has been brought up. We would really need to see a break below 1850 in order for that type of momentum to expect to be generated, and we're trading quite a ways away from there at the moment. So I wouldn't really say that that area is in danger anytime soon. And overall, the structure here is definitely positive. I mean, we did see this bull pennant pattern play out as expected, and then in the process, we have continued to post higher highs and higher lows. What you're really seeing here is a bit of an uptrend channel. Maybe not the cleanest uptrend channel you've ever seen, but for the most part, you are seeing some upward trend movements here that have managed to sustain themselves and build a very strong bullish structure here. So if we sort of zoom out here to the longer term time frames, what is the ultimate upside projection? Well, what we can really see here is that there's really not much going on here other than the exponential moving averages that would be found in this area. We do have this psychological level at $25 that will have to be overcome, but we've already broken through, some very significant moving averages. We've already broken through the 20, 50, and 100 period EMAs, exponential moving averages. So really all that's left at this point is this 200 period exponential moving average, which is this blue line here, declining blue line. Currently, this rests at 2680. So, overall, the potential for upside price movement here is quite substantial. I mean, there really isn't much here, and this recent price gap to the downside, still has prospects to be filled. It's definitely plausible that we could see share prices make a complete fill of this prior price gap, and then that would put us right back toward 2890, which would be a very impressive move to the top side. I mean, that would recover most of the stock's losses. It should be remembered that prior to this upside breakout that we were trading previously, going into 3760, the majority of the stock price movement was really trading in this very flat region here, right around $31 or $32 per share. So if we did move back into 2890, we're still getting very close then to that prior trading range. I mean, that would really recover a large number of the losses that have been seen for this stock recently. So these are the price levels that I would be currently watching to the top side. You've got the $25 psychological level. You've got this 200 period exponential moving average coming in right around 2680. And then ultimately you have the bottom of this, I should say the top of this price gap, which comes in right around 2890. So here's the current stock market update for Intel Corporation, stock ticker INTC. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.